Hello and welcome to the perfect player in Football Manager 2022. So I've gone on to the Football Manager 2022 pre-game editor and made the perfect player that you could ever imagine. Every position he can play, every single stat is 20. Now he's left-footed, he's right-footed, he's the tallest you can be, he's a good physical presence, he's fast, obviously that's a given because he's 20 stats and everything, current ability and potential ability, both off 200. So without further ado, let's go on and see this absolute tank. So here we are. Obviously, here you'll see that we're Birmingham. Previous video on Tekker's Kid, go and check that out on the channel if you haven't already. If you want to see how to get Tekker's Kid on your Football Manager saves. But here, the name of the player is, if you just type in GOAT, you'll see a striker from England called The Goat, all capitals. Now, straight away you see he's 17 years old, so he's got a brilliant future ahead of him. Striker, is hoping to attract the attention of a big club, has a preference to play in the Champions League, which is quite crucial because obviously you don't want to see this kind of player playing in the Championship. You'll see there's lots of teams wanted by him, but first, there's all these stats, pure green, 210 centimeters tall, 80 kilograms in weight. So he's a good presence. But the thing, you'll see some of these are 16. Now the only thing is, if you have the in-game editor, you'll be able to lock these all onto 20. But because I don't, they do decrease some stats. You just can't help that, which is a bit of a shame. But I mean, realistically, every stat's 16, so that isn't a problem, is it? Still, I mean, it just looks so nice that everything is in green. Some 16, some 18, a couple of 20s in there. But I mean, he's even a 9 rated goalkeeper. Now, I think this is out of 20 as well, so that is ridiculous. He's a striker and he can play keeper. He's not got any traits. I didn't decide to add any of them. Obviously, as I mentioned before, he's either footed. But I mean, realistically, the thing I was interested in is at the start of your save, who or what kind of teams will be interested in signing him. It's available on a free. Now, I have, with the traits, I've not made him a greedy kind of player, so I don't know the kind of wages that he'll be wanting, but I think the kind of teams that will be wanting him, we're going to be guessing the kind of PSGs, the Liverpools, the Man Cities, the Bayern Munichs, possibly Newcastle. But obviously, whether this guy will be too good for Newcastle, we don't know. So we'll have a look at the wanted list and see what kind of teams will be interested in the GOAT. So we've got Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City, Man United, Newcastle, and Monaco. Now, I mean, the Monaco is a weird one because I do actually see quite a few Wonder Kids wanted by Monaco a lot of the time in the saves. Obviously, they're all free because he's a free agent. It is believed that the GOAT's preferred choice could well be Manchester City. So obviously, they must be the money. Could be attracted by the money. Could be attracted by obviously the strong chances in the league. But I mean, most of these clubs are, as I said, I said the Liverpool, the Man City. Didn't really say the Man United, but you can make an argument for them. Newcastle. I mean, I did say. Monaco, a bit of a strange one, but I've already just mentioned that. There's no PSG or Bayern Munich, mostly English, but obviously he is English as well. He has no, if we head over here, everything, just look at that, perfect. But if we come over to the information, you'll see that he's born in London, English, he has no other countries to represent. His agent's just a random agent that will be generated no matter what. It'd be different for everyone else. And positives, he's hoping to attract the attention of a big club and is flattered by the interest being shown in him. So obviously, I mean, with the clubs interested, it will be tough for you to bring him into your club, especially if you're not of the stature of some of those clubs on show. But has a preference playing the Champions League. We've already talked about that. Which will be tough, obviously, as I mentioned, if you're not one of the big clubs. But, sorry about that. If you are planning on signing this guy, you will be looking at quite a hefty wage, I would assume, even though he's at the age of 17. Probably going to be the best player in the game. especially with that potential. He's obviously 17. All these will get to 20 if you manage them correctly. But that wraps it up. If you want to use this data pack in your Football Manager saves, the link in the description will be there. Please leave a rating, a thumbs up, possibly even a comment over there on Steam once you download that. And if you have enjoyed the video, also please leave a like, subscribe for more content, turn your notifications on so you never miss a video, and peace out.